Welcome to Expedition Sea Nest. Join us this week for a fish fry after we have some great luck spear pole fishing and are once again surrounded by curious and hungry sharks.
Under a rock before, so I went back and he was out.
That's a beauty.
Yeah.
Nice. Holy cow.
Yeah. Oh, he kinked my cable. That grouper went underneath the rock and he put a kink in it, but they seem to straighten out pretty good. Oh, you want to see them?
Yes, I want to see them.
Look at that. That's a black grouper.
Uh-huh.
And this is a Nassau. See if I can get a hold of him. He won't open his mouth. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Aren't they nice?
Fantastic.
That's really some of the best eating here.
Yeah, nice.
A couple of really nice grouper. So I speared them both in exactly the same spot. And they both didn't fight that much. I think I hit them close enough to the spine. I think I knocked them out. But this one did go quickly underneath the rocks, but then he quickly gave up too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic for maybe your last day spearfishing in the Bahamas.
Oh my God, don't say that.
I know, it makes you feel so sad.
I know.
Long story short, usually when you clean the fish at the boat, you get rid of the remains away from the boat. This day, Michael kept a small piece of the fish to see if he could hook onto a shark. He did. He caught a spinner shark. Sad part of the story is I thought I pressed record when he hooked onto the shark and it did its spinny bit, and I didn't press record properly. So this is the last bit of Michael hooked on to a spinner shark.
Can you bring my hat up here?
Yep.
There he is. I see him. He's coming in here now. Wow, that was a lot to get him in that far. You did a good job. You got him in quite a bit.
Not really, I don't think.
I think we're gonna have to maybe land him at the beach, Jewel.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael.
What?
That's crazy.
What do you mean? What you need to do, or else this guy will just get caught up in the anchor rope.
Yeah.
And the dinghy line.
Is he gonna jump again?
I don't know. I'm kind of hoping he'll just wear through that monofilament leader. It's a 100-pound mono leader, but those teeth should go through. But we must have just hooked him on the edge of the mouth with that. Look at him, he's shaking his head like. He's not a bad size. He's a good size to fight. You know?
Yeah.
He's probably what, 6'5"? Maybe 5. I don't think.
Get behind you so that if you have to go one way or the other, then you can go either way.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to go to the back of the boat again because that's the way he's going. I think I can turn him. No, I can't. No. Can't turn him. want to bring that dinghy in farther, Joel.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I'm caught in it, I think, am I? I'm caught in the dinghy. No, I'm not, am I? I'll stand up here.
You want me to pull it in?
Yeah. Hang on, stop there. I think I'm free. All right, yeah, keep that one in close. Oh, there's another shark here. Looks like another spinner coming in here. You know what?
What?
Let's jump in the boat with the GoPro and then we'll take it to the beach. All right? He's getting tired. Thank God, because I am too.
Can you wait for a second?
Yeah. Look at this other shark cruising between us here. He finally bit through, wore through or whatever. Yeah, that's a pretty clean cut. That took a long time for him to get through that. Wow. I mean, that's 100-pound mono, but I must have had the hook must have been in his jaw and between his teeth, because there's no way it should have taken that long to go through that 100-pound mono. Anyways, so that was pretty cool. I really hope Julia caught all the jumps in that shark did, because it was literally, it's called a spinner. It was spinning as it jumped out of the water. It was just crazy. Well, let's go back to the boat.
I never knew what a spinner shark was, and in case you don't, here are two images that I found online. The first is a spinner shark, which has black tips on its fins and a longer snout. The sharks that arrived beside the boat later were filmed, and they are Caribbean reef sharks. They have a shorter snout and no black tips on their fins. The fish may look a little greasy, and it is because it's fried, but it's so good. As long as you get the oil hot, peanut oil is one of the better ones to use for frying the fish. And I use a little bit of the Bass Pro Shops spicy fish mix with some flour, and I just dredge it in that and drop it with a little bit of butter and oil, and it's amazing. For a quick and easy tartar sauce on the boat, I use mayonnaise and sweet relish. 1 scoop of mayonnaise to 1 scoop of sweet relish. A+ day.
Oh God, it was A++. We're cruising along and we wanted to spearfish this one cut, but the current was ripping through there, and I pulled out in it, and literally it was like hitting the freeway. I just got shoved down, and next thing you know, I'm out in like 60-80 feet of water and just blew water all around me, you know. And I had to swim outside the current to get back to a depth where I could see bottom, or at least fish. And then I caught back up to Julia, and Julia's like, I had already gone past her, and I completely missed this one beautiful boat grouper. And Julia, she says, is she's pointing down at this thing. I'm looking at it, and it just looked like a rock. But it was a really big grouper. So I tried to swim down and get a shot at it, but he just kind of took off. And then we're cruising along a little bit farther, and there was lots of fan coral, and I can't remember what, fire coral? Is that what the other ones were? I'm not sure.
I don't know all my.
And they're like fingers, and there was this one grouper sitting amongst it, and he was well hidden. I missed him completely, but Julia's eagle eyes picked it up. And she's like, I turned around to make sure, you're always checking to see where your
buddy is.
Your dive buddy is. And she's like, she's pointing down. And so I was like, oh yeah.
You came back, yeah.
Yeah, I came back. And so it's not just a simple case of just diving down and shooting a fish. It's how do you dive down on a fish that has eyes this big that's looking up at you? Mm-hmm. Is you have to come down in a way that he can't see you, or that he feels like you can't see him. So what I did is I came down with the coral, with the fire coral, whatever it is, blocking me. I knew where he was, but the fire coral was blocking, was between me and the fish. So I dove down, and when I got down to the depth the fish was, I just came around it, and I was already cocked and loaded. So as soon as I came around the corner, bang, I got the fish. It was great. It was a beautiful black grouper. I mean, it's like, it doesn't get any better than that. And then I was just dumped the fish in the boat, and Julie says, well, let's just keep going down the shore. And I go, one more time. One more time. I just want to go back up there again. So I get in there, and the problem is you got to watch. I'm on the edge of getting flushed out into the ocean. So I really have to be careful I don't get out in the fastest current. So I'm on that edge. But that fast current's got a lot of fish in it. I mean, not always the right fish, but there's some good fish in that. So I'm just on the edge of that fast current, like 5 more feet, and I'm like flushed out in the ocean. So I'm just pulling onto this edge, and I see this nice grouper again. And it was sitting in and I could see that he was just about to go into underneath the ledge. And once he goes underneath, those ledges can go way back 10, 15 feet. Sometimes they pop out. So you don't know how far back they go. But once he gets in there, they're gone. And then I dove down, and he just kind of looked up at me, and I was already cocked and loaded, and he was just going underneath, and I managed to get a shot on him, and I got him, and that was my second grouper of the day.
Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. We'd appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. Have a great day.